Football or basketball? Football or basketball?
You mean wrestling?
Football
Yeah.
or wrestling? Football or wrestling?
Or football.
And he says football, and football is. Boom! This guy played from 1996 to 2004. 2 teams, no Super Bowls. I can't see what that says. 2-time All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowler, 268 catches, 12,000 yards total, and 78
Dang.
touchdowns.
For 8 years, that's pretty good stats.
For us, like, is this our personal?
This is the podcast off's personal Hall of Fame.
Wait a minute. This guy played 8 years and had 12,000 yards?
That he did.
Yes, this guy.
Hold on.
I'm going to say second.
Let
I'm
me
going to say
just.
second.
I'd say second or fifth ballot, but I feel like in real life it'll be probably not.
Like he
Because
wouldn't make
they're-
it at all.
Yeah, because they're so biased towards like Super Bowls and stuff.
Yeah, so I'll say second or fifth also, because the
Those
two-time
stats are
All-Pro.
pretty
And,
damn good.
yeah, for 8 years, I'm like, dang,
well,
that's,
almost 13,000 yards.
yeah, in 8 years, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I'd
I would
say
second or
second.
fifth.
Yeah, I'll put him second or fifth.
Any guess on who this is?
This is a wide receiver, I'm guessing.
Is it-
Or is it-
Is it?
Let me just give you further clarification. He's not a wide receiver. That was a big deal for Christian and Cameron.
No, I think.
Is it Shannon
it-
Sharp?
Is he a tight end?
These were his all scrimmage yards. So no punt returns, kick returns. These are his catches and rushing yards. Shane Sharp.
No, Shannon Sharp has a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, he has 2. 3.
Is
He's
it-
got 3.
Yeah, it can't be Rod Smith either.
Yeah.
Rod Smith played till like 2008 anyway.
Hey, can we ask how many teams this guy played? Oh, 2 teams. Right. Yeah, Rod Smith, I think, only played for the
Yeah.
Broncos.
Dang,
Oh,
Shannon
any
Sharp
guesses?
did only play for 2 teams, but he has a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl with both teams. Yeah, I don't know. I can't.
I don't know.
Give me a hint on one of his teams.
One of his teams, it was
Yeah.
in Texas, because you did say hint, not what team it was. Anybody in the
Nice.
chat know? You guys were here yesterday. You might already know.
So you got Houston, you got Dallas. Houston wasn't around in 96, but they were in 04, unless it's an Oiler.
Ba-dum-bum. How y'all
Is
doing?
it Eddie George?
Do you want to know?
Well, I want to know.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
And it is Eddie George, guy. It
Yeah.
is Young Pyramid's own Eddie George.
Why'd you put the catches?
I mean, that's a lot of catches. I don't know if that changes your mindset a little bit.
I'm confused though, because it says 280 or 266 catches with 12,000 yards.
Yeah, those are his total yards. I just threw in the catches because that's impressive for a running back, I think. 266 catches.
Yeah, but how many rushing yards does he have?
My other screen's not up, is it? Okay.
Because that changes it. Because you made it seem like he was a receiver with 12,000 yards receiving.
Why is it?
Because 8 years, 12,000 yards receiving is insane. when
Same
you mix-
receiving yards. He has 10,441 rushing yards.
That makes more. That's 10 yards a catch. That makes more sense. What you showed is insane numbers.
I showed his yards. That's what I showed. I don't have that much room to just be breaking it down by categories.
Yeah, you're right. But I thought those were receiving yards.
That's why I said total yards. You know, if I had put rushes, I mean, there's a lot of rushes. You know, how does that look? Rushes?
I guess, but I do feel like I was a little bamboozled here.
I never said it was a receiver. I would have
I
said
guess.
no if you asked me.
I'm gonna still say second to fifth because that is a lot of yards. That is a lot of touchdowns. Yeah, I'll say second to fifth.
Second to fifth. That's what they also said.
But
Yeah.
12,000 all-purpose yards isn't as impressive as 12,000 receiving.
Yeah, I'm
No,
also
no.
a little disappointed.
It's 12,000 scrimmage yards.
I guess.
All-purpose yards accounts for like punt returns and kick returns.
Yeah, I guess 12,000 yards in any way in 8 seasons is still pretty good.
Yeah,
so-
but if that was a wide receiver, that's crazy.
yeah, that's why I was like, dang.
All right. So you guys have further questions to ask next time we get to a running back, I see.
Yeah.
Second to fifth.
I mean, yeah,
How do you feel about that?
that's probably where I would put him.
You know this man's not even in the Hall of Fame though, right?
Yeah, he should be.
Or maybe you guys just letting everybody in the Hall of Fame.